there's a rule from the party where either we have to sign this ticket or we have to sing Adam Cole and the Baby's theme. So this actual ticket has been decided that I'm going to sing, so here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, go. Adam Cole and the Babies. 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 That was great. The party for life. The party for life. The party.
What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend and an even better start to their week. This is THS Wrestling presents That Wrestling Show. My name is John, and I am a man who's just trying to get by. And I'm joined by a man who did not join in and point at the sign with Cody Rhodes yesterday. Neeson, how you doing? I know for a fact you didn't. Come on, everybody. Let's point at the sign together.
Look at me, boy. Look at me. Look at you. Look at you, boy.
Come here, Henson. Henson was
Look
like,
at
are we
you.
going somewhere? Oh, we're not.
Great, man. This is great. Again, this is the best. Wrestling is the best. Besides a few minutes that was on NXT, yeah, wrestling's the best.
Wrestling's great. Dylan, what's up? Garcia, what's up? Thomas, what's going on? Just Fushiguro. I think I said that right. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good start to their week. Cody Rhodes definitely did not have a good start to his week. So let's talk about Monday Night Raw, a show that I almost watched in its completion for the first time in a long time. Maddie B, what's going on? Where to start and where to begin? I guess we start with Cody Rhodes, who I did say it right. Yes.
Oh, you said it right?
Fushiguro. Just
now
the
you messed it up, probably. You probably didn't even say it. You said it right the first time.
So Cody comes out and he does his little rah-rah speech. And he's like, everybody point to the sign. It'll be fun. We'll all point to it together. We're all go. I need you guys. Will you guys help me? Don't ever ask a wrestling crowd to help you because some of these marks will for sure try to help you, Cody. After last year's Mania, where that man was trying to rip the chair out of the foundation at the stadium, you should not ask any of these people for help because they will.
Or do ask them for help because you're gonna need all the help you can get by fighting a freaking dinosaur. You're gonna need every single help you could get, maybe even an invisible man. But we'll get to that.
So Cody mentions the name of the final boss, and then we get the music of the final boss, which we were not expecting that.
When was the last time The Rock was actually advertised or wasn't advertised for a show during an advertising stretch and show up? Right? Like we got The Rock in a 15,000+ arena showing up, walking out like Thanos 2014. Just, I am inevitable. Like that was him. Just coming out, walking out the ship. Like, yeah. Look, you couldn't handle your own failure. So where does that bring you? Right back to me.
And
this is what happens.
He gets into the ring. What's up? What's going on?
No, I'm just reading the comments. Go ahead.
Oh, he gets to the ring, and he gets into the ring and just whispers sweet nothings into Cody's ear and walks away. And Cody is shook. He's absolutely shooketh, if you will. We try to get an interview with The Rock. The Rock says, "Ask Cody Rhodes what The Rock said to him," and walks away. And I don't believe, do we ever get the answer besides, I can't tell you what he said. I can tell you that it's a promise he cannot keep.
That was the only thing we got. That was it. It kind of goes back to how this whole thing started, right? Like Cody Rhodes saying, I don't have to finish my story at WrestleMania, but I know who's somebody who does. If you and then The Rock goes in his ear and says, thank you, you little bitch. I appreciate it. Thank you for stepping aside. This is what people really want to see. We don't want to see Cody versus Roman again. Thank you very much. And then Cody was like, to all the dream, to all the belief.
Peaced out to the dream.
Yeah, and then everybody got on cars like, "How dare you take away?" Excuse me, Ping. I'm act like you're not here. I apologize. There's no disrespect. How dare you take away a white man's dream? And then everybody started crying and like got on the thing, and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I thought we all wanted Cody Rhodes. I thought we all wanted The Rock versus Roman. What happened? Well, not at the sacrifice of a white man's dream. That's not fair. That's we want Cody." And here we are. Yes, he literally turned into a Cody crybaby. That's
boy.
Exactly.
If y'all think Cody ain't winning after last night,
okay,
you were tripping.
Okay.
Dylan, here's the thing. I fell all the way down the stairs. That's how much I was tripping.
Dylan, here I tweeted this. This is my issue with last night, and not even issue. This is just how in my rationale brain, in my 30 plus years of watching professional wrestling, how am I supposed to even have an inkling that Roman Reigns is still winning and they have that title? Like, that's how I went to bed last night. I literally was like, I don't know what to like. My one side is like, yeah, Roman. The other side is like, he just got his ass beat. Like, and not like beat. We almost seen a murder on Monday Night Raw. A murder. He was going to throw murder. We seen a blade job.
Yeah, we did.
Cody has to win.
Thomas says that's what he said to him. He said, I'm going to make you bleed, and then walked away. I mean, he did.
So, I mean, I know you're trying to recap Raw real quick, but you put that comment up, and Dylan, I have to ask you. I have to ask you right here, right now, because we're in a 3-week hot streak. May not hit 4. But
well, yeah.
Yeah, but is Cody gonna win at Mania? Like, after this month, this is not even a go home. Is Cody winning at Mania?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know anymore. And you know what? That's great.
That's so great. That's so great.
We thought we were on the path to Roman breaking the streak. And now it's like they're beating Cody down so bad. He took that was like a 15. That was as long as it took The Rock to get to the ring last night. That's how long of a beating he took. It's hard to imagine Cody losing after that. However, there's still part of me that goes, why would we come this far if we weren't going to beat the streak? What changed? Was it the Cody crybabies? Is that what
Take a dream.
Rock said 2 weeks ago, if you don't win, this is your last chance. Well, I think the other thing about that too is, and Cody mentioned it last night. He said, when I make a promise, I stick with it. So that wasn't a promise that Cody made. Cody wasn't saying this is my last shot, did he? I don't think he did. I don't think he'd ever say that ever again. Because that was pretty much the end. No, he's not. Moxley's
No, I'm sorry.
Moxley's
I didn't
fine.
mean that. I didn't mean that one.
Neeson told you to put your life he did. He did tell you to do
I
that.
did. You know what? Listen, hear me out.
Let's hope Shohei didn't bet on that too. Hey.
I did say that. I did. And you know why? Here, because again, I went to bed thinking, oh my God, millions of people put their life savings on the line because of my word. I'm so thankful. So let me try to will this into existence. So I woke up this morning. What did I do? I sent Pingle a voice note. I sent Pingle a voice note of a thought that was marinating in my brain, just marinating,
yes.
just sitting in there, just simmering. It was just overnight. It was like how you want some nice tender ribs and you just season them real nice. You got to smack them a little bit, then you put them in a little thing and you put them in the refrigerator and let them marinate overnight.
I didn't eat dinner
and you
yet.
take them out. Yeah. Oh man, I miss ribs. Anyways, but I sent you a message, Pingle, and one thing's for certain, two things for sure. WWE plays in our fucking face all the damn time, and they definitely. Oh shit, my computer's about to die. They definitely. I know. Pingle, talk for me real quick while I plug this up.
So Neeson did send me a voicemail yesterday. This feels like Neeson is just throwing it over to me in some sort of improv thing. And I'm like, and then this happened. Neeson sent me a voicemail this morning, and a lot of you have also kind of clued in on this. There is a picture going around that is of the WWE production trucks that they are driving around right now. And last night, we saw a different one in the background when The Rock was beating the ever-loving snot out of Cody Rhodes. We saw a trailer with the WWE logo in the middle. On the right side, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin. And on the left side, we had John Cena. And for the most part, we have been told, at least around this storyline, everything is happening for a reason. And for that random production truck to be shown in the background at that point in time, and also in the beginning of the night, for Cody Rhodes to say, the champ's not here. Neeson?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So my brain was like, oh no, Neeson, you're going to make millions of people billions of dollars because they're putting their life savings on the line of your word that Roman was going to walk out the champion. And why? Why do you ask? Why is Roman going to walk out the champion? Because the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the one that Michael Cole was bopping his meat to every time he came out, said Pat McAfee, John Cena was placed right there over the Rock's shoulder. Now I was watching this and I'm like, that's weird because all their production trucks, all their newer production trucks, all are the WrestleMania wrap. They're all green and they all have newer superstars from Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Charlotte, Johnny Gargano's on a truck. Like I've seen these trucks.
Yeah.
But why did this one truck, and yes, it had Austin on the other side for sure. But when The Rock is talking and it's framed up, who is over his shoulder? Probably, I mean, look, The Rock, of course, he had Austin as a rival. He had Triple H as a rival. But man, the real of the real was Cena. Cena came at him. And he was going at him for years, and he finally came at him. And so who's over his shoulder? It's John Cena. Now you think, okay, John, and let's not to mention the part with CM Punk, Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. When they tease a special guest referee, it's like, no, I'm gonna have him on commentary. Well, why don't you have him as a special guest referee? That kind of would even better. Like, don't even mention it, because you know people will rather want you in the ring rather than on the microphone. But
I mean, they
maybe
chanted referee at him.
yes, but maybe it's because they're gonna have another special guest referee, and maybe it's the person that's hanging over that shoulder, and maybe, just maybe, that person turns on good old Cody Rhodes, and we finally, because we finally have someone that is the baby face, someone that could run the company, and a real baby face. Like, they clearly love, they turn on The Rock for this man. You think they're not gonna turn on Cena for this man? They turn on The Rock for him. They're gonna turn on Cena for him in an instant if he costs Cody Rhodes another chance at finishing his story. And we finally get the summer of John Nathaniel Cena Jr. the fifth as a heel, and it's gonna be beautiful, marvelous until Cody Rhodes finally beats him, and then he challenges Roman Reigns one last time, straight up, and probably in some bull rope match or some bullshit at Madison Square Garden, and they're gonna both bleed all over the place, and Cody Rhodes is gonna finish his story and hold that title up in the garden for his papa, and then give it to his mother with his blood still on it. And everyone shakes Cody's hands. And then WWE goes out of business.
Wow. And then AEW reigns supreme. And then what happens?
And then Cody Rhodes starts the Bullet Club. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. He did mention the club. I think that was on Friday, right?
I'm looking at my cufflinks. Yep. Still got the bullets on them.
I honestly, Friday to me was weak, dude. How did you
because it's not about Roman and Cody. That's why.
It was just like he called him an idiot, and then they walked away, and then everybody, Bullet Club is fine, guys. And then actually, I don't even know the current state, and honestly, I don't really
because it's fine. Because it's fine.
It's fine.
Wherever it is, it's fine.
Whatever it is, it's fine. Yeah, SmackDown was, I was like, oh boy, we've hit that was just a show for a show. That's what it felt like, the ending of that. But Raw was, holy, what a show that was. So what you're saying is you think now John Cena would be the special guest referee for Roman versus Cody?
I think John Cena will be the special guest referee versus in a tag match. And maybe he gets, something happens where he ends up counting 3 and it's like, sorry, they won, Cody, I apologize, try to show you respect, doesn't really, it's like, whatever. We get to the Bloodline Rules match and Cody's getting beat. Cody comes up, about to come up triumphant, and then boom, he gets his attitude adjusted. All right, he gets FU'd. Because clearly we're cussing now. We get to FU'd, okay?
Oh man, they had to bleep so much stuff.
Did you see the video of the crowd of the what they let it go in the arena?
Oh well, I mean they all definitely got the earful because they were all reacting to it like crazy.
Yeah,
I have not seen that video. I'd love to see it. I'll look it up later.
Oh, The Rock. Hey, WB. Hey, Warner. Why'd you fuck up so bad? Why? This man.
Well, there are conflicting stories about what really happened there.
Well, here I say why you fuck up so bad. One, just don't give him that much control. That was just your you guys.
There you go.
Fault. That was you guys' fault. That's one.
Yeah.
One. Two. He needs to be a heel. I keep saying this in movies. Stop making him the good guy. Make him the bad guy. Just like I want to see Henry Cavill as Sinister. Don't make him Captain Britain or whatever. Make him Mr. Sinister. Make him an evil
Oh, he'd be a
man.
great Mr. Sinister.
I've been saying it.
Whoa.
And The Rock, The Rock needs to be a villain. I mean, I know they already casted like Galactus or whatever, but they need to cast him as some huge villain that I can't think that's on a multi-level scale, like right now. Because it is this man is proven day in and day out that he's a fucking dinosaur and he will rip you apart. Like he is like if I was a Cody fan as a kid, I probably would cry. I probably would have cried. The Rock as Apocalypse. I mean, Oscar Isaac did do an amazing job, but if we're talking MC, I know. But if we're talking MCU, The Rock as Apocalypse will bang. Like, because you need that person, especially he could go into the Egyptian thing. He could go into just being this overall god of gods. Oh, give him Apocalypse. Give him. Make it now Green Goblin.
Well, I mean, speaking of, Thanos did snap his fingers on Friday. We're headed towards the end game. It just it feels like, I don't know. But that beating, boy oh boy. That's something to behold.
This is wrestling. Like, yeah, I know it's a joke. Like, he made wrestling cool again. First of all, you say make something cool, it's just not cool. But it's no doubt that The Rock brings a different level of legitimacy back to professional wrestling. Like, there's no arguing that. And it allows the space to where we are to breathe and talk about this. Like, we could literally see a world where John Cena turns heel because we have a Cody Rhodes that is hotter than ever, right? Like, hot. You have a CM Punk that you can run that as well. That could be hot. You have some top baby faces now that you could let live on that side and let Rollins lose. I mean, let Rollins be heel. Let Rollins be the heel that he needs to be.
And we also have Heyman talking in Drew's ear in the background.
Oh yeah, in the background we do have Heyman. Raw was great. I know people are talking online like it's the best Raw in a long time, but it really is. It is the best Raw that I remember seeing, and from top to bottom. I mean, as someone told me offline, only the people that can talk are talking. And we see it.
Yeah.
We see
it's okay, Camilla. Henson's in the other room barking, and we can't do anything about it, but it's okay.
Also, the Lakers are beating the Bucks. 14 seconds left to double overtime. 126 to 121.
Is this the play-in?
Let's go. No. We're in the play. We're in the play-in, but the play-in doesn't start until like April 20th or something like that.
So, I don't know. I feel like we can't have too many people decide that they're fighting for evil. Cody has to have some allies, because right now he's only got 2, it feels like.
Yeah, I don't,
because then I think he becomes too much like Cena, where Cena's just beating up 15 guys and he's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's why I say you need someone like Cena for Cody. Because think, right, what happened after last year's Mania? Right? What happened? Brock. And so you needed someone like Brock that's not going to be there every single week, that you could have this summer. It was the summer of Brock and Cody last year. So that could have this prolonged thing, right? And you could still tell an overarching story. So I think if you have Cena, you finally have him turn heel. Like you can run that. That is money. That's a Toronto. What Toronto's at SummerSlam. Bash at Berlin is Backlash is in Paris. John Cena came out to Paris last time, didn't he? And say some shit like we need a WrestleMania in Paris. Like,
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
The money.
I think also you're thinking with this is because The Rock is going to be gone for a couple of months. So we need something
Yeah.
for Cody to do if he's not going to be champion.
Yeah, but I also don't see The Rock leaving anymore. Like I see him being gone, quote unquote, but I don't see The Rock leaving. I think
Like he'll be around to cut, like he'll fly in on a
he's
Friday and fly out.
I think he's around. I think
Okay.
he's because it's always been about, and he's been saying it, like it's not about the end, it's always the start of a story in long term. And how can we see our teeth? How can we tell stories? Like, how can we make it bigger? As we talk about chapters and stuff like that, with like getting to the end game, The Rock has more legs. The Rock has gave more legs to the bloodline now than ever before by turning heel.
Oh yeah, he
Right?
rejuvenated the bloodline for sure.
Because we still haven't seen the Mad King. We still haven't seen Roman Reigns' Mad King run.
Yeah.
The crazy, I lost everything. I'm about to go nuts and just destroy everything. We still haven't seen that.
Yeah, we haven't. Can we get a Jey Uso? I would love that. Honestly, I think it would be cool if he was the one that beat Gunther eventually. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
How great was Gunther's interview last night where they're like, "Are you going to go out there and scout him?" And he basically was like, "Nah. I don't need to. Do you know who I am? The Ring General."
Gunther.
Roman must know he's getting overshadowed by the final boss, which is, I don't think, something we've seen on TV yet. As in, like, it seems like they're on the same page, is what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like Roman is like, we haven't gotten any, I feel like, any inkling that he feels that the final boss is not acknowledging his tribal chief.
Well, he acknowledged them, right? But also, remember, he sent Jimmy and he said, "Who sent you?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, Rock, like Heyman, like Rock." He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and he was like, "Oh yeah, you cool." He's like, "Oh yeah. You know, who you think told him?" You know, like laughed it off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and they haven't really been together since the whole Cody slapping Rock, right?
No, they've been separate. We haven't seen them together.
Yeah, so I think, him going on, him doing these things, I think him taking the extra step, this may be we may see a fall off from that.
Who told you to go to Raw?
Yeah. Like, or who told you to attack him?
That could literally be something that is said on Friday. But I mean, Heyman was around. So it's like he can, once again, he can question Heyman's loyalty again. But yeah, it's I think, and you said it to me in a text earlier, I think this is the most interesting road to WrestleMania we've had, not just for the Bloodline storyline. I think Drew McIntyre is on an absolute another plane of existence with his his hating ways. I thought he once again put another twist on the him and Punk storyline where he literally was like, "You're my muse. You will me to carry on so I can overshadow you and be better than you and take everything that you wanted from you." I loved that. I will say I did love the whole Punk McIntyre thing up until a point. And I didn't like Punk telling the crowd to boo him. That seemed really weird. And I don't know if he thought he was losing the crowd, which is an insane thing to say, that CM Punk thought he was losing the Chicago crowd. But I feel like you should never, like, we should boo this man. Like you're in your hometown. They love you. That it just felt weird, right?
Yeah, it didn't feel weird to me more so than it felt like it's the trendy thing to say. It's like, boo this man, boo. It's like the what is it? Half baked. It's that, right? It's the boo this man,
But it
boo.
didn't feel like that. It felt like he was like, well, you guys should be booing this guy. What's going on?
Yeah, so that I didn't get that at first. When he said it, I was like, I thought, I say that shit all the time. Like, boo this man, or this guy stinks. Like, one of those. But after the non-reaction to it, though, like our indifferent reaction, it was kind of
Yeah.
like, it's kind of one of those. Like, that's the way to be like, man, that was weird. But I just took it as, look, the crowd was hot. They just wanted anything, and really, they just wanted CM Punk. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't care. And all I know is, soon as he said, who said you're the chosen one?
That was
Name
amazing.
Name him. What virtual paragon named you the chosen
Yes.
one?
Which was amazing. That was great.
Buddha's man.
Who said you were the chosen one? Who was it?
What virtue? Please tell us what virtual paragon said it.
I mean, we still got a week, Dylan. We still got a week, but maybe Punk
Probably
doesn't.
can't.
I'm sure. Huh?
Probably can't mention anything.
You probably can't for legal reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Drew was great. Did you see his
yeah. I meant to
Oh yes,
say
I'm sorry. Billy Ray, I did see this highlighted, but I was like, I'm on a roll. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, does Priest try to cash in on the Consolation World title?
absolutely. He tries to cash in on Tony D'Angelo when he beats Ilya Dragunov.
That shit's not happening.
I think so.
That's not happening.
It may happen.
But I think he does cash in. I think at Mania, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat the Raw. I don't think you should be aiming to beat the Rollins cash in at Mania, which is the greatest cash in of all time, in my opinion.
You would never do it.
Does he cash in? Yes. Does he win? I don't know. I feel like maybe this tight-knit group is going to hit a little bit of a skid at post-Mania here. If things go the way I was thinking they'd go, I think they're going to lose the tag titles. I think
they have to. I
think Rhea's going to lose the belt.
Insane.
And then a failed cash-in would be absolutely insane if that was the next thing that happened. Are we getting Ray versus Dominic again?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I forgot. So we're on Instagram Live for the first time. So shout out to everybody watching on Instagram Live. Shout out to the Call Up Podcast that said what's up to us. Mike, what's good? And yeah, I think that was everybody said. I'm trying to go through, but
we don't get to. Yeah,
they don't come up on the thing. So just wanted to give everybody a shout out that is on Instagram. And this is our first time. So if you like it, make sure you
make sure you check it out.
Comment. Yeah, comment on it.
We'll try to keep that up so we get the comments if there are any coming through. Where were we?
Do you think it's Dom and Ray? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're getting Dom and Ray again, but they have to find maybe a tag match with Dom and
Santos versus Ray and somebody.
And Maybe. I don't know, man.
It
That's
just
tough.
seems
I mean, it's such a hot card. It's such a hot card, and maybe I'm
it
saying
is.
this now that I know I'm officially going to be there, and I want to be there for like 5 hours. It's such a hot card. Like,
Yeah.
also, like wrestling on the East Coast sucks, guys. Like 7 o'clock
Listen.
starts. Do you understand? That's 4 o'clock in LA. I could watch WrestleMania and then go out after WrestleMania. All right, I could like have a whole night still.
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the East Coast and then 11, 12 o'clock at night. My God.
Yeah.
My God. How
How
do you guys do this?
What are your guys' opinion on how they're bringing along Jade Cargill? I mean, I think it's great. I mean, but we also have to see, I think, because she's making her debut on SmackDown, which that was a big announcement. Appearance.
They
She's
made,
making
they
an
made sure
appearance.
of that. I love it for that. I love it for the fact that we're in the thick of WrestleMania season. We're on the road to WrestleMania, and they're carving out time for Jade Cargill to make an appearance, to still be a star, to get her name mentioned, and possibly having our first WWE match with entrance at WrestleMania. Like, they're treating her like a star. They're treating her like a star.
Yes, they absolutely are. Greg on Instagram says, try watching an AEW PLE. Those last
PLE.
forever on the East. That's like,
Nope.
I mean,
Not at all.
People on the East Coast, we salute you. I don't know how you watch any sporting event. It's just like everything. They got to just change it. Like, make it earlier on the East Coast. That way, it's even earlier for us on the West. I could have a whole day. I could be watching wrestling and sports in the morning.
But even that, like, the Laker game just ended at 7:30, or like it's like 7:48 right now. That's 10:48.
Yeah,
10:48 at night on a school night for a Laker game, and you got to watch the Lakers. Like, you got to. This is the Lakers.
true. I guess. I don't know.
It's just stupid.
I wouldn't know.
Stupid. Just don't all East Coast teams playing Pacific time. How about that?
There you go. Actually, that's probably the best solution. To split it down the middle. What I'm trying to think of what else happened last night, but it was such a great show. The Ricochet JD Madonna match was as the kids say, a banger. The man did a shooting star press while he was still standing. The timing on that is out of control. What a great just match. It was just like a lot of fun.
The man went from the ground to a Canadian destroyer.
I don't know how they did that.
Like, that's insane. Like,
yeah,
what did he's a real ass superhero. Like, the highlight of the night should not be understated. This man gave us a bona fide black and gold main event match on a Monday Night Raw. In the first hour, a crowd of 15,000+. Ricochet, Ricky O, King Puma, all the names. Ricochet,
all the names. No, yeah, that was a great match. I mean, we got Becky knocking out Dom with. Have you watched that in slow motion?
That's assault. That is assault. That she needs to be charged and tried in front of a tribunal council, because that is just not okay. Like, you cannot just go and punch a man in the jaw like that and just be like, yeah, it's fine. I just punched him.
Play my theme music.
Not
See you later.
Yeah. Like, you can't do that. That man has a wife. Okay, he is a newly married man, and now he got to go home and can't use his mouth like CM Punk uses his mouth. How do you think his wife is gonna feel? Huh? How do you think his wife is gonna feel? Okay, you got him. Bride. Yeah, you got her missing out on what April gets from CM Punk because his mouth works, as he said. Now, Dirty Dom's about Dom can't get dirty no more. He can't get dirty.
Can't get dirty. No mo.
Now what? Now, how do you expect his beard to grow? Huh? Becky, you didn't think of that. You didn't think of that, did you? You didn't think.
No.
How do you expect him to be properly moisturized to go out and entertain his fans because his mouth don't work anymore, so he can't get the moisturization of it all, huh? Disrespectful, Becky. And you got a book out, and I bought it, and it's at my door right now, but I'm talking to you guys, so I can't go pick it up.
Wow, it's delivered today. I mean, I think ex-con Dom needs to teach. Needs to.
Well, now we don't hit women.
What's up?
Yeah, well, now we don't.
I mean, mommy through mommy.
Yeah, through mommy.
Because ex-con Don was in. Dom. He was in the pen, so he knows, and he's like, "Hey, mommy, please take care of it the way we took care of it when I was in jail." Totally. And she'll be like, "Okay, I got you."
Greg said, "Mr. Why you bald?" I forgot about that one.
For
hey, yo, Mello is wild. Yeah. Why you bald though?
Oh my god. What's with the Andrade angle with the Judgment Day? I do not know. Like,
mommy just likes Spanish guys.
I guess. I mean, are they trying to get him to join Judgment Day? He doesn't really fit the mold of Judgment Day.
Is mommy the WWE rogue? Damn, sugar. And then she just be all canoodly with him. And then she just zaps him from the energy and it goes to the next one. The only one that she can't zap their energy from is Magneto because he creates an electric force field around her. So she just bangs him and then has a kid by him. And Gambit should send her back jealous.
I haven't watched X-Men 97 yet.
I mean,
it's fine.
None of that happens, but
not yet.
Yeah. Age of Apocalypse, guys, read it. One of the great X-Men comic books. Yeah. Age of Apocalypse.
Oh, I know I put AEW and more in the title of this, but I don't really got anything to say about old all elite wrestling.
Monet. Ooh, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. That is a thought if I ever heard a thought out loud.
So I think we're still fine with where we are. I don't know if you saw they announced that they're going to have a 4-way women's match for the next person that gets to challenge. I assume it's Julia Hart. I didn't actually see. And Monet is going to be on commentary. And I'm just like, they're waiting for a pay-per-view to have her wrestle her first match, I assume.
Destiny? Is that Dynasty? Dynasty
yeah.
Is the next joint, right?
Yeah. And I assume that's going to be, I mean, I do like I have unfinished business, so nobody messes with my business. I liked that.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. That's a cool little angle to it. I think we need to handle that business as soon as possible and then move on to other things. That's just me. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, I don't know if I really need this to be drug out. Garcia says feels like they are really relying on Mercedes to save them, and it's just I will also say it's literally been like 2 weeks, so maybe we need to pump the brakes a little bit as well. And I mean, this is we can't get into this because we'll be here for another hour. We'll be here for another hour. What I should have is
another thing.
I should just have a notepad and I should just copy paste my rant about the women's division from too long ago.
Actually, send me it, and I will put it at the top of the show. Just
Okay.
send me the rant. Just send me the rant, and then we'll just add it to this. Like, and how do we? And this is our time to talk about how do we feel about the women's division at AEW.
I believe you were in a dragon costume when I was.
Then it sounds
when I was
sounds like
ranting about that.
sounds pretty on brand. If I'm in a dragon costume, sounds pretty on brand.
We went through the raw. Oh yeah, there was a time I did a stream and I brought up. I think I was playing the show or something, and I brought up the women's roster, and we went through like everyone, and we're like, where have they been? Where have they been? And this was more recent, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna lose my mind. Wrestling's fun. Everything around wrestling is a good time for the most part. I'm not gonna lose my mind about the AEW women's division yet. Again. That's like the fifth mulligan I've given them. I don't even know if that's correct golf terms. I don't know anything about golf. Ugh. We all know TK is just going to build up to Britt Mercedes. Well, of course. I mean, yeah. But then when is Britt coming back? We need Britt to come back. We need Jamie Hayter needs to come back like last year. And I feel like we might be missing like one or two other people, but I think Hayter. And you know what we need? Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this. We're not gonna. We need two women's matches. We need two women's matches on a show that are both longer than. I'll just give you longer than 7 minutes, not total each. Camilla, no, she's like. Tell I'm getting riled up.
Just need Sky Blue. I'm Gucci.
Fair.
We understand.
We do.
We understand.
You know, I will say at least right now, we're bringing Thunder Rosa back into the picture. We have Tony Storm. I mean, we have people. We just need them to utilize them more. I need to see more than one women's match on your shows, on all of your shows, please. I don't need to see a video of Adam Cole being like, Wardlow, I'm very disappointed in you, but I still love you. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm not, we can't. I need to, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it.
I mean, I don't know who brought it up in the chat, but it's not your fault. It's more so, you pulled the trigger, and I'm all for it. I'm all for letting it fly.
Because we have the talent. I feel like we have talent there, and we have people who at like a year or two ago we were like, I don't know, they're still pretty green. Who've I feel at least have come into their own, and it's like okay that that extends our lineup a little bit. And then we bring in other talented women to fill out our roster. But again, you can't just be like, look at all these women I hired and then just sit on your hands. 2 matches over 7 minutes each. I think if we did that to start, we'd all be happier, or I would be at least.
I mean, isn't Tony Storm like wrestling, or like her faction is wrestling? Mariah and Tony's wrestling like every week, right?
Yeah, but that's one match.
And then
did they have 2 women's match? Did they have 2 quality women's matches on Dynamite this week?
Well, now you're getting semantics. You're saying quality. Like now you're.
If you're the wrestling show, you need to have quality wrestling matches across the board.
Isn't the AEW Tiff?
I don't know what they're doing with. I think
Tiffany Stratton is hot. She's and when I say hot, I mean she's like she's got a rocket back.
yeah, she's just throwing shade at people that can't see backstage.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what they're. I think the Mariah May thing for the pay-per-view, I was like, oh, this is interesting. And now they're like, let's do it every week, and I'm like, no, this is not helpful for her. And yeah, she's basically Damian Mizdow right now. Yikes.
Rode it all the way to Mania.
We can't talk about this anymore.
All right.
Oh yeah, Okada won a title. Okada won a title. I forgot about that.
He beat Eddie Kingston?
He beat Eddie Kingston for the Continental title.
I wish I cared about that angle more.
About what?
The
he just
whole
won one of the titles.
No, I'm just saying, like the whole like Okada turning heel
with the Young Bucks,
the Elite. Yeah, like I like all three of them.
Yeah,
I just don't care for it.
I mean, it's fine.
It hasn't hooked me yet. It hasn't like.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh well.
It's just like me.
But
where can I find you, Pingle?
Well, actually, if anyone is going to WonderCon this weekend,
you can
find me at 9 p.m.
It's past my bedtime.
9 p.m. folks on Saturday. I'm trying to find the flyer right now. I obviously didn't upload it, but that's fine. 9 p.m. Room 207, Saturday the 30th. I will be participating in a pop culture fantasy draft. I don't know any of the who is involved in this draft. I don't know at all. So yeah.
So if it's a pop culture fantasy draft, right? You had Aaron Rodgers, you had Jose Cotton. What's his name? I can't pronounce it right. What is it? What's his name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dodgers, the hitter, Gamble.
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei, bam. You had Garrett Wilson, Shohei Ohtani, Eddie Kingston, Neeson. Who are you picking first?
You, obviously. I don't know these other people. They're just people to me.
Jose. Hey, look, baseball is my third sport, okay?
Hey, is that Jose Ohtani over there? Let me get a look at that guy. Is that
Jose? You heard about the Jose Ohtani? You already betting, right? You already paying off the bookies.
He's from the South Side. He owes me money.
Yeah, Jose Ohtani. That Jose, just like me, huh? Pale, but that's a good boy. That's a good boy right there. Helping out a friend.
Jose
sweet boy.
I'm calling him that for the rest of his career. Jose Ohtani.
Jose Ohtani.
Whatever.
Wait to go to a Dodger game.
Might as well be, I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, that's where you can find me on Saturday. I'll be doing a pop culture fantasy draft. I don't know who we're allowed to pick from. Nothing has been told to me. I'm going in blind. And you know what? That's fine. And you can also find me at JP Thrice on literally every social media platform. I've been trying to stream the show a lot because I have a lot of free time because my wife doesn't come back. Doesn't come back until I think the 16th of April. I don't know, guys. I'm talking to my dogs a lot. Neeson, where can they find you?
Apparently, I'm about to do a welfare check. That's what you're gonna find me doing, a welfare check on you.
I'm fine. It's just for
Carmelo, blink twice. Blink twice. If you need help, blink twice. He's like, he's telling me all his problems. I'm his therapist now, Neeson. Help.
That's why she's sitting on the couch.
Right. Help me. You can find me at WonderCon this weekend as well. I don't have a panel, but I will be doing a couple of interviews and probably roaming around, maybe half naked cosplaying. I don't know. Let's see how many drinks I can get in me. But other than that, you can find me at Stay Fly Life on Instagram, or I may just change my name to Jose Otani. Who knows?
Jose.
I could pass as like Belizean Jose Otani or something like that. Yeah, works for me. Belizean passing is what they say.
Love it. Love it. All right, guys. Well, I feel like Dylan's better with the plugs than I am. Neft Vodka, Circle 6.
Do not have to plug. Circle 6, I guess.
He says it all. He says everything in the chat. You can find Neeson on the apology tour for telling everyone to put all their money on
I'm doubling down. You know what? Don't only put all your money on it. Put your spouse's money on it. How about that? If you don't have a spouse, put your mama's money on it. Rest in peace. If you don't have a mama, put your daddy's money on it. Rest in peace. If you don't have a daddy, put your brother's money or your sister's money on it. Or matter of fact, put Pingle's money on it. Who cares? It's gonna triple. It's gonna triple in worth. Okay, it's going to triple. I promise. Promise. Sure bet. Sure. Real sure. Trust me. It works every time. Every time.
And also, and my Discord. I do have a Discord, but it's kind of barren right now. It's fine. Guys, make sure you check out that #show.com for everything trending in geek pop culture. And we'll see you guys next week.
Shout out free Jose Otani.